Welcome to councillors, members of the public and staff, present in person, joining online and watching, just watching online. The time being 2 p.m, I declare the extraordinary council meeting of Thursday the 17th of April 2025 open. Persons in the gallery are advised that under the Local Government Act 1993, a person may not tape, record the proceeding of a meeting of a council or committee without the authority of the council or committee. Tape record includes a video camera and an electronic device capable of recording speech. Mobile phones must be turned off so as not to disrupt the meeting. Anyone, including councillors, found using a mobile phone will be asked to leave the meeting immediately and for the duration of the meeting. An audio recording of this meeting will be taken for minute-taking purposes as authorised by the Local Government Act 1993. This meeting is live-streamed on Council's website to allow the community to follow Council debates and decisions without the need to attend meetings in person. Members of the public attending or speaking at a meeting agree to have their image, voice and personal information, including name and address, recorded and publicly broadcast. Strathfield Council does not accept liability for any defamatory remarks or inappropriate comments that are made during the course of this meeting. Any part of the meeting that is held in closed session will not be streamed. Councillors and members of the gallery, please note that the microphone for streaming purposes is on and is sensitive and will record all sounds in the room. I would also like to note any guests joining us tonight in the gallery. Today. The mayoral diary from... Not today, sorry, extraordinary meeting, never mind. Moving on, councillors, in accordance with the mandatory provisions of the Model Code of Conduct, I remind councillors of the obligation that you will faithfully and impartially carry out the functions, powers and authorities and discretions vested under the Local Government Act 1993 or any other act to the best of your ability and judgment. I'd now like to ask everyone who is able to stand for the moment of reflection. We pray that our deliberations today will be objective and decisions are impartial and made for the benefit of the whole community. Let us begin by acknowledging the Wongal people, the traditional owners of the land on which this meeting is being held. We pay respect to elders past, present and emerging. Thank you. You may now all resume your seats. Apologies. We have apologies from Councillors Esther Kim and Councillor Rory Nosworthy. Okay, moving on. Let's begin today's meeting by going straight to the business papers. The first of which is a notice of motion submitted by Councillors Nosworthy and Pensabene. Can we have a mover for the Councillor Reddy, seconded by Councillor Pensabene? All councillors wishing to speak, do any councillors wish to speak for or against the motion? Councillor Pensabene.
So, approximately 11% of our electorate lives in Coralie district area. As stated in our community strategic plan, it is our responsibility to connect people. It's a very important part of our CSP. This decision today will impact approximately 10% of our community, and I'll have to ask councillors, why would we turn our backs on them now? The state government is committed to helping by providing a renewed bus service. However, we don't know how long that's going to take. Funding for this proposal shouldn't be an issue. Councillors voted not so long ago to fund $20,000 for the Mayor to have street stalls. In the West buses, Area 6...
Councillor, point of order, just clarify that point. Was $20,000 spent for the Mayor's Street, or we altered that motion and I believe $0 or close to was spent?
Through you, Mr Mayor, yes, we did alter that.
Yes.
So it wasn't $20,000 again.
Yes, thank you, Councillor. No, thank you.
In the West buses, Area 6 was privatised by the Berejiklian Coalition State Government in 2017. A 2022 New South Wales Legislative Council report stated privatisation of bus services have sacrifice the needs of more vulnerable people, and change stops and reduced services without comprehensive community consultation. We have to ask ourselves, have we done a complete community consultation before stopping this bus? A petition of 500 people have put through to keep the bus. We can't ignore this. Council's intent is to stop the bus recurring costs of... Council's intent is to stop the bus, not the recurring cost of the bus. A small amount from... Council's intent is to stop the bus, recurring costs of the bus. That doesn't make sense, believe that. From April 24, there will be no bus service for children to safely get to school. Senior residents will need to find a way of getting to the shops. Other residents will need to walk 1.5 kilometres to the nearest bus or train station. You may think that this is not a long way, but if you're carrying groceries home, it is a long way, especially for elderly people. Where there is a need in our community, we should help rather than ignore it. As councillors, there are decisions that we make that will define what the community thinks of us, as a group and as individual councillors. This is one of those decisions. This will define your presence in the community. How can you morally make the decision not to vote for this report/proposal? I urge all councillors to vote for this report today. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. Any councillors wishing to speak in favour of the motion? No, that being the case, I'll put the motion to the vote. All those in favour, please raise your hand. All those in favour?
Oh.
Yep. Thank you, Councillors Pensabene and Chai in favour, and all those against. Councillors Bellardi, Reddy and Blackmore. That being the case, the motion is lost. Thank you, councillors. Any further items? No. I'm happy to now close the meeting. Thank you all. That being the time being 2:08 p.m. The meeting is closed. Thank you, councillors, and thank you, staff.